All right, well, welcome to yoga, everybody. Wow, great to have us in big class. You all survived the tornado and whatever. Okay, so you can start however you want, lying down or seated. We're going to actually start practice standing up, but it's kind of better maybe to start in a comfortable place, lying down or seated, just to do our check-in. Woo! So, however you are, close your eyes, and let's just take 3, inhale, sigh it out, exhale, just to kind of help us let go of everything. So, nice deep inhale through the nose. Sigh it out. Let's do 2 more, just like that. Okay. Then just bring your awareness inside and see where you are right here to start out practice. Notice, first scan your body. Just notice where your physical body is. Relax anything that you can relax. And be aware, no judgment, just be aware of places that might need a little extra attention, compassion. And also notice your emotional state, your feeling mind, so to speak. And your mental state, so just take another bit of time to see where you are on those levels. Bring your awareness to your breath. Just follow the inhale and exhale, just as your body's breathing itself. But notice how your breath is flowing this morning. Does it seem fast or slow or in between or deep or shallow? Maybe you're inhaling longer or slower than the exhale, whatever, just see it as it is. And then we're going to just do a pranayama, which is just the 3-part breath with a pause after between the inhale and exhale. So just make sure your belly's soft. So when you come to the inhale, your lungs can fill the utmost that they can. So 3-part breath is just inhaling, noticing the belly rise slightly, and then the rib cage expands, and then all the way up to your collarbones. So in one smooth flowing motion, feel that your body expand as you inhale. And at the top of your inhale, pause for a count of 3. And then just exhale naturally. And just do several rounds of that. Make sure your face and neck and jaw are relaxed, shoulders down from the ears. And just return to a slow, deep, even breath that you can maintain during practice. If you find that you can't maintain that slow, deep, even breath, just back off from wherever you are, and modify whatever, or take a rest. So now take a few moments to create an intention for your practice, and I suggest just, why did you come to yoga today? So just answer that question for yourself. What do you hope to take away? And just maybe create an intention in your mind, some positive affirmation, or you might even want to dedicate your practice to someone or something else. Store that away in your mind, and it's there to revisit to help you refocus if need be. Okay, we're going to start standing up today. So, and part of this practice, so the first part is going to be warming up just with all the movements of the spine, which is flexion, extension, lateral, bending, and rotation. So this is just a warm-up, but I will also say that I do this every morning. I think when you wake up, if you have the time, it's really nice to do some sort of a stretching or, anyway, this is what I do. Okay, so feet are parallel, so to speak, and about hip distance apart. Lift and spread your toes, so get a nice firm foundation, pressing lightly down into the earth. We're gonna start with some forward bends. So inhale, arms come up, fingers are spread. Exhale, bend your knees and come down. And then inhale back up. And if it feels right, just continue this. We're gonna do 10 of these. If it feels right, each time you reach up, you can bring a little back bend and look backwards. So whatever feels right to you. I haven't been counting. Let's say 5. 6. Count yourself. Press down, reach up. All right, let's do one more. Okay, then when you come back up, we'll do some side bends. So there's some different ways you can do this. You can have your hand, we're just gonna go side to side. You can hold a wrist. You can have your both arms out. You can have your hands on your hips. So whatever feels good to you. So inhale, bring your arms up, fingers spread. Exhale, side bend to the right or the left, doesn't matter. Then inhale up, exhale, side bend to the left. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3. Nice stretch. Press down into the outside foot and out through the upper arm. Move with the breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, stretch, soften. I have no idea where we are. Okay, 7, 8. 2 more. Close your eyes if you have the balance, and that feels good. Okay, then come back, let your arms come down, let them just hang, so shake them a little bit, shoulders down. We're just gonna start patting ourselves on the rear, turning left and right, left and right. You can raise your heel as you turn if that feels better. loose, loose, loose. Okay, that was about 10. Stop. Okay, then we're going to do some shoulder shrugs to help release the tension in the neck. So the things we just did for the spine increase the blood flow and the neural connections in the spine. So now we're going to help relieve some tension in our neck and shoulders. So inhale strong up to your ears, hold it a little bit, and then whew, let it go. All right, 9 more times. I like to exhale through my mouth here. All right, and then we're going to rotate our shoulders just backwards. So shoulders up to the ears and then around. Bring your shoulder blades together on the back. 2. Really stretch that chest. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Okay, then that brings some lubrication into the shoulder joints there. Okay, now we're going to come into mountain pose. So you've got your feet set, and lift and spread your toes. Press down all around the bottom of the foot, starting with the big toe. And then as you press your kneecaps, just press gently so you're not locking your knees. Gentle pressure, activating your legs. Bring your hip points up just a tad. And then lengthen through the side weights, so as if you're creating space between the top of your pelvis and the bottom of your ribs. So lengthen up nice tall, and then maybe roll your shoulders back again. You can have your palms facing front or to your sides, and then lift up through the crown of your head. You might want to just bring your chin back a tad. Okay, so the alignment is ears over shoulders, over hips, over ankles. And if you stand against a wall, you can get the feeling of that. I know that I've got to bring my head back a little bit. Okay, then just relax. No gripping. Just once you're in the alignment, just let that hold you up. And come back. Let's take 3 of those 3-part breaths with the pause after the inhale. So inhale 1, 2, 3, filling up. Pause 3. And then just exhale. 2 more. Just like we did before. Okay, now, the poses that we do now, we're going to hold for a minute. So I got to look at my clock there. Now, so find just the right amount of effort, and obviously, if you start not being able to breathe slowly and everything like that, then come out. All right, so the first is open-hearted warrior. So, we need to know warrior 1. So start toward the front of your mat. Feet hip width apart. Turn your step straight back with your right leg. You can turn the toes out a little bit if you want. That feels better. And find the place where you can bend your left knee so it's right over the left ankle. So adjust your stance so that you can find that. And then first get your foundation. So press down lightly into both feet, especially your back leg is going to be internally rotated here a little bit. So press into that back foot, inner edge, and on an inhale, bring your arms back and palms open. Okay, so this is what it is. It's stretching your chest. This is good for front to back balance of your pelvis. Hips are level. And I forgot to start. Okay. Well, you're just going to breathe right here. Slow, deep, even breath, holding. So this is strengthening the upper back as your shoulder blades come together. So just bring your awareness to the shoulder blades and coming together. And it stretches the calf muscles on the back leg and the quadricep muscles and the psoas muscle. This is on the right side. That's the muscle that connects the leg to the spine. Okay, one more breath. Nice. Then take your right foot forward. Move any way you want that releases whatever, just any way that feels good. And we'll try the other side. So this time, left toes maybe go out a little bit. Take your left leg back. Right knee over right ankle. Okay. And then inhale and bring your arms back. Open your chest, open your heart. You can make it as much of a back bend as feels good to you. If you want to look up at the ceiling, that feels good. So just hold and breathe. Inhale. Open everything up. Send the breath everywhere. Exhale. Keep the opening and just relax where you can relax. Your jaw, your face, your neck can be relaxed. You can close your eyes. This is a little balancey, so decide what feels good for you. Keep pressing into your feet. Both knees, the left knee has a micro bend in it, so no locking. I'm not being very good at watching the time, so we'll do 5 more seconds. Okay, we'll come out of that, move it around however you want. So the reason we hold for, in the book, it says 1 to 2 minutes. So if you want to do these at home, you could do it longer. And that's because that helps the stretch to be more long-lasting. The memory, your body memory of the stretch, okay? It resets. Okay. Now we're going to do something for lateral, so that would be if one hip was higher than the other. But don't forget, if your hips are perfectly level, this is still good. All right, so there's always going to be some options on these since we're holding. So maybe your feet could be a little wider than hip width, but not too wide. And so one option is to, this is like what we did moving, but one option is to hold the one arm, the wrist of one arm with the other hand, and just side bend like that. One other option is to just put your hands on your hips And the third option is to have your arm just resting on the head. If it's uncomfortable to have your arm holding out like that, your arm can rest on your head. And another option is to take, so you might want to try this, just, and then you decide which one you want to do. So for instance, if we're going to side bend to the right, if you can take your one leg behind, take a nice little bend in the front leg, and then you can bend over to the right. So that's just a little more of a balance. Okay. So we're going to hold this for 1 minute on each side. So inhale your arms up, and then just take the side bend to the right, feet parallel or right leg behind. Get steady. Apply just the right amount of energy, line of energy coming down through your leg and out through your arms to allow you to be comfortable and yet feel the stretch. If you want more, you can press down more, lengthen out more. So just find your right level of energy. Slow, deep, even breath. Inhale, lengthen out, create space. Exhale, maybe deepen. Okay, then inhale up, let your arms come down. Move whichever way you want. And do the other side. Okay. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, side bend to the other side. Just notice whether your ear, you try to have your ear come down toward your shoulder or over your shoulder. And if your arm's up, arm over ear. Few more seconds. Okay, then come out. Ooh, move it around. Ooh. And we're going to do a couple half suns just to move before we come down to a seat. So start with your feet hip width apart. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, bend your knees, come forward into forward fold. And then bring your hands to your shins, come up halfway, flat back, lengthen out in two directions, crown of your head, tailbone. Exhale, fold again. And then inhale, press into your feet, come all the way up. Hands down to your heart space. Let's do a couple more of those. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. So we've already done folding. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, fingers spread, palms together, Exhale down. One more. Move with your breath. And we'll meet in mountain pose. And we're gonna come down to a seat. So, let's see, how was I gonna do that? Yeah. So for this, you might need a blanket, so have one nearby, okay? So inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold, big bend in your knees. Step back into downward facing dog. Not to stay, but you can just pedal your feet a little bit. And then come to your knees. Bring your feet out to the side. No, come to your knees and just stay on there. So here we're gonna do hero's pose. So you might want to have, you can sit on a block or put a blanket between your legs if your knees are a little tight like mine are. I'm gonna grab a block because it can help to really lift your hips up if your knees are kind of tight. Does anyone need anything while I'm over there? Block? You okay? Okay. Okay, so hero's pose is a nice stretch for the quads, the muscles on the tops of your legs, and also the ankles. So you can sit on a block, or you can put a blanket between your backs. Is everybody able to find a comfortable place? Also, if this is hard on your ankles, you can put a blanket under your feet too. Okay, so that helps me a lot on my knees. Everybody okay? You can't? Okay, all right. So this is stretching. We're gonna hold this for a minute too. So you just wanna sit with a straight spine here. So this is just, as I said, a stretch for these muscles, quads on the front of your thighs and the tops of your feet and ankles. So 1 minute. Just all you have to do is just sit and breathe. Shoulders down from the ears. Usually because we sit in chairs and different, the muscles on the front of the body are shortened and the muscles on the back of the body are too long. So this helps and that affects the pelvis, where the tilt of the pelvis, and can cause back pain. Another thing that these exercises or poses do, they can help the alignment of the knees, help with knee pain, plantar fasciitis, which I had. Okay. Let's just do a couple more breaths here. Okay, then, I should have said, another thing you could do here, if this wasn't good, which also stretches the quads, is child's pose. So, if you come down, that also helps stretch the muscles of the low back. So, if you want to do these at home, you could try that. All right, now, open-hearted pigeon. So, we're going to start, come to all fours, and lengthen out your right leg. You're gonna come down, you're gonna keep your hips, usually in pigeon you take one knee out to the side. This time we're gonna keep the legs under the hips. So come down on your, stretch your right leg out, straight behind. Take a look and see if it's pretty straight behind you. If your knees hurt on this, yeah, have a blanket. And then let's start by coming down on our elbows. Okay, so this is stretching the quads and the psoas muscle. And as you come up, which you may or may not do, so just start here with your legs under your hips, resting on your forearms. And then you can see about what happens if you walk your hands back and start to come up. So you have a open chest here. Now, the finished pose, which I actually cannot demonstrate for you because I can't do it, is having that upper, it's like that, with your arms back and your chest out. If you can do it, that's fabulous. Look at you. Okay, that's great, but if your body is not up for that, which mine is not, then just come up as much as you can. Nice. Okay, now we're going to hold this for a minute, wherever you are, okay? So just hold that. So it is really good for the stretching and also the strengthening of your upper back. Even if you're not all the way up with your hands still on the ground, you can still bring your shoulder blades together consciously. And pull your chest through. So feel the stretch. Feel the stretch in the quad of your right leg, and again the top of the ankle on both feet, both legs. Slow, deep, even breath. Okay, then come back to all fours. Maybe take a couple of rotations of your hips or anything that feels good in between the sides. And then we'll do the other side. So this time take your other leg back. I think I started with my right leg back. I don't know what you did. So left leg back. And right knee is forward. Start down low. And then walk it up or come up however you're going to be. So I would also add to tuck your tailbone here, so to protect your low back. You don't want to create undue strain on your low back. So squeeze your glute muscles. Remember to consciously bring the shoulder blades together. Open the chest however much you can. And relax the hips. Okay, then bring that all the way down onto your bellies now. So come down on your bellies and rest on your forearms. So your elbows are under your shoulders. Fingers are spread. So this is Sphinx pose. And this is also, it's similar to the one we just did. Maybe it stretches that psoas muscle that really connects the upper and lower bodies and is a flexor of the hips. So it stretches that. So sitting in chairs and things like that kind of is a contracted position of the psoas, and this gives it a nice stretch. And here, upper back, same thing that I just talked about. So kind of energetically pull your elbows back. So they're not really moving, you're just acting like you want to rub them back on the mat, and bring your chest through your arms, and then shoulder blades together on the back. And don't look up, look forward and a little bit ahead of your hands down at the mat. Okay, 1 minute, and squeeze your glutes, press your pelvis into the mat, lengthen out, especially in the thoracic spine. Keep your energy so you're not over energetic or under. Rest right. Okay, 10 more seconds. Okay, then we're going to have a choice on this next one. You can come on up to a seat, and there'll be an option. But so if you want to sit on a blanket or to raise your hips up, we're going to do cow face pose. Not the whole pose, but the legs, which is just crossing one leg over the other so the knees are kind of in line or whatever. Now you can do this on your back too, so if this doesn't appeal to anybody or feel good, you can do it on your back. So let's take one leg over the other, it doesn't matter which one. Feet are out to the side. Okay, and just, you can hold on to the feet or ankles, or have your hands on your knee. Nice, so notice the stretch here in the upper legs, hips, both. These are the muscles that abduct the hips, and now we're giving them a nice stretch. Okay, so sit up nice and tall. And just breathe for a minute. As you're breathing, as you come to an exhale, just see if you can consciously release those muscles on the outside of your legs. Let go of the tension. Okay, then you can bring your hands behind you, uncross your legs, maybe straighten them out, give them a little shake. across the other way. So the other knee is on top. Your sides are different. That's where the muscular imbalances happen. So you might notice a difference in how this works. So if you can't cross them all the way, just modify. There you go. Okay. Get them where you can get them. And sit up tall. So find the place where you can be comfortable. And I'm just going to hold that for a minute. Inhale, send the breath everywhere, create space, lengthen up, blow up like a balloon. And then exhale, hold the space, and see if you can relax something somewhere. Shoulders down from the ears. Bring your awareness to the stretchy place and just see if you can release there. Just maybe find some peace in the silence. Okay, then unwind from that, bring your feet out again. Just move our ankles around in circles both ways. Maybe flap them a little bit, all the ways that ankles and wrists, important, especially the ankles because they're part of our standing posture. And now let's do some wrists. Roll them around both ways, flap them. Okay, now we're going to do that finger thing. Okay.
Oh, I can't.
Okay, bring your middle and ring fingers into your palm and hold them with your thumb so that you've got your pointer finger and your pinky. I don't think many of you were here when we did this. Okay, this is a right-left brain thing. Now, put one pinky in and one pointer finger out. No, so you've got, on one hand the pointer finger is out and on the other hand the pinky. Okay? Got that? Yeah. Now, what we're going to do is alternate. We're going to have those out, we're going to bring those in and put the other ones out. I know, it's funny. But I'm telling you, to just go back and forth. And if you get messed up, just reset, set it up again. I like that you're laughing, it's good. I practiced this when I was on my trip. I practiced it in the plane. I practiced it with my grandkids. And I got better. And I promise you, you will too. So just practice a little bit, a couple more times. It's your brain. You're making new pathways in your brain. And it's so good. Okay, we're done with that. It's good, I'm telling you, trust me. Okay, now we're gonna come on down to our backs and do some bridge. Now this is one that Leslie actually told me that this was good for her, right? Didn't you? Yes, for the low back. And I've been doing it every morning, and honestly, it's really good.
Yeah,
okay.
I think so too.
Yeah. So, okay, so come down to your back. If you want to put a block between your legs for just to, that helps
bring awareness to your adductor muscles that bring the legs together and can help you maintain good alignment. Okay, so feet are hip width apart, as near to your hips as you can get them. Start by just pressing into your elbows and bringing your shoulder blades together on the back, so just opening your chest before we even get going. Lift and spread your toes, set them down gently, spread your fingers, and as you come to an inhale, you're going to press into your feet, your arms, raise your hips, and contract your butt muscles, your gluteal muscles. Lift your hips up, raise your arms up overhead. Don't worry about how high you come. And then exhale as your arms come down, lower down, one vertebra at a time, so that your hands and pelvis come to the mat at the same time. And we're just going to do that in movement a few times. So inhale, press into your feet, arms come up, squeeze your glutes, lengthen out through your thighs to your knees. Exhale, one vertebra at a time. Okay, one more time, moving. And now keep your hips up, bring your arms down by your sides and have your hands up toward the ceiling. So you're pressing into your upper arms, your feet, evenly distributing the weight, and we're going to hold. So just light pressure on the block or down into the earth. Squeeze your glutes, and as you inhale, chest lifts and opens, shoulder blades together on the back. Each time you might be able to come up a little higher or not. This is a strong pose. Just see if you can take 5 more slow, deep, even breaths. Feel that chest rise as you inhale. You're squeezing your glutes, pressing into the earth, strong on the legs, but it lengthens out your low back. Okay, then exhale, come down slowly, and take your knees into your chest, and rock around. Okay, and then we're going to do a supine twist, which is also good for balancing the pelvis for some muscle imbalances here. So take your right leg out long and keep your left leg bent. Draw your left knee over the right leg, and you can readjust here. See if you can get your shoulders on the mat. So it's a bit of a twist, and you can keep your right hand on that left knee to help draw it over. Keep it down, and take your left arm straight out, shoulder height, or elbow bent like a cactus arm. And your gaze can be straight up, or it can be out toward the left or out toward the right. So find a place where you can relax. So you can make any change that you want. Maybe that left leg goes out straight, or anyway, any support that you want. And we're going to hold it for a minute.
Send that breath everywhere, create space. And then exhale, release, relax. So if you're, any body part that's hanging out there, if you can support it, that allows it to relax. Everybody looks like they found their place. So we're gonna hold it for a minute. Inhale, space, expand, exhale, find release. This is helping to relax and release the fascia, that's the ligaments, the tendons that are holding that hip joint in place. Okay, then come back to center, and maybe with both legs bent, just lift your hips and tap the back of your pelvis on the mat a few times. Just to come back to center and neutral. And then take the twist to the other side. So left leg extends. You can hike yourself up over onto that left hip a little bit to get a head start. And then take your right knee across. And find your twist on the other side. Beautiful. I see everyone seems to be doing what's right for their body today. Follow your breath. If your mind starts going around, just come back to your breath. We're almost done, but not quite. Give yourself 5 more minutes. Okay, now come back to center. Take any movement you want, anything that you're feeling. And I hope you're really getting to be able to listen to your body and just know what it needs and wants. And then I will come around if anybody wants anything for Shavasana. Oh, I know, I did say to have a blanket. This is optional, but if you'd like to roll a blanket during Shavasana and just put it behind your knees, it's just a nice release. So that's an option. Okay, so I've got eye bags, belly bags, blankets, covers. Anybody want anything?
Settle into Shavasana. Surrender everything. Just feel all the support of the mat or whatever you've got there. Balance left and right. And just breath by breath be in each moment.
gently bring your awareness back to the space and come out slowly. Just take a minute or so, whatever you need to come up to a comfortable seat, no hurry. Okay, so close your eyes and sit with a tall, straight spine. Just check in like we did at the beginning, see where you are, the end of practice, your body, your emotions, your mental state, your breath. Remember your intention. And I invite you to bring your hands, palms together, thumbs at the heart space, and bow to your efforts today, your willingness to come and give some love to your body, yourself really, and to share your energy with the group. And I thank you for allowing me to participate and lead you in practice. The light and teacher in me bows to and honors the very same light and teacher in each of you. Namaste.